Greetings, and welcome back to episode number 3.
Greetings, and welcome back to Jordan making a stupid face that you guys can't see, which is probably fortunate. Alright, so this guy literally just has a vacuum on his head.
Yeah, I guess he's the Dustbuster.
Dustbuster! Okay, but chainsaws in the background.
I think that's supposed to look like conveyor belts.
They look like chainsaws. Too bad.
I agree, but I believe it's supposed to look
Well,
like
does a conveyor belt make more sense?
because it's like trash, I guess.
You're right, this game is like trash.
This game's good. This game is better than I remembered it being. I'll definitely say that. I remember this not being one of the best Mega Man games, but...
Well, you know why 4 is so cool?
Why?
Because it's April.
Oh.
April's such a great month.
Okay.
April is like the month in school where like everything, like you start doing less.
Not for me. Oh wait, this section, by the way, totally.
Well, except for the end of April. The end of April and the beginning of May is the worst when you have the stupid park test, which is getardedly getarded. Yeah. You like those ladybugs?
Yeah, this is not a favorite section of mine. The ladybugs are bad.
The babylugs.
But this section's also really laggy in the non-turbo version.
Still pretty laggy.
It could be worse. Come on.
Come on.
I want him to come near me so I can shoot him, you know?
Yeah, get over here. You're safe. I'm just gonna shoot you right in the face, okay?
Okay.
Well,
but
you would...
Eddie
hey,
will
look!
reward me with...
Eddie Van H... Oh my god!
I really wanted health.
I'd rather have an actual life. You're dead! Oh.
Yeah.
I guess I just assumed. But you're dead!
Anyway, with these, if you just take care of the top layer, you'll be fine. Can't crush you.
Yeah, sure.
Well, it's true. It's a scientific fact.
Scientific?
Yes.
Doubt that.
Mathematical.
Doubt that. This section... What does this have to do with dust, exactly?
He's more like Garbage Man or like Trash Man or something.
Trash Man!
It looks like little cubes of garbage to me.
I guess these are like compactors.
Yeah.
Like in Star Wars.
Yeah.
Except it's going up and down.
Yeah. You know, it's crushing the garbage.
Except it's not.
Well, it would be.
Well, the garbage is just going straight through the floor. You're dead! Oh!
Did I not shoot that?
You didn't.
Apparently not.
Well, that's because you're dead.
Alright, we'll do this section again.
Hey, look, Eddie.
Yeah,
it's like you didn't even lose a life, and Eddie was never there. That's basically
true. I mean, I have more lives than I started with, so...
See?
A couple deaths here and there are not going to be the end of the world.
It was all worth it.
What would be a problem is if I overused my E-tanks like I did in Mega Man 3.
Yeah, that Mega Man 3 playthrough, bro.
I will admit, it was my fault for doing so.
Oh, of course it was your fault. I mean, whose fault was it gonna be?
Well, it's not just the game being hard, is what I mean. It didn't need to be that hard. I made it harder by doing it wrong, basically.
Yo, Jordan, did it wrong, yo. Jordan.
I wish these were easier to hit.
I wish they were harder to hit. Do you ever wish that?
No, actually, I don't ever.
Why not? You definitely could have just slipped it.
I do now. And by do now, I mean I have enough space.
Bounced off his helmet and made a sound that was beep, 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 beep. Oh look, it's those guys.
I jumped.
You clearly didn't.
I blame the controller.
Sure.
As I frequently will.
Won't.
Especially as things get harder.
You know, I used to actually think that it was Wilmt instead of Won't. But doesn't that make way more sense?
Wow.
Come on! Doesn't that make more sense, though?
Many things in English don't necessarily make sense.
Everybody does say that English is like the hardest language to learn. One of them.
It's usually up there with, like, Mandarin.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it wouldn't be this way if I knew how to speak Mandarin, but, I mean, I think all the symbols look exactly the same.
I mean, I think people will probably argue that the Latin alphabet is easier to get the hang of, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the language is easier. Also,
yeah, well, I think Spanish is probably the easiest language.
screwed that
Because,
up.
like, there's really nothing that confusing about it.
It's just how many different forms of each verb there are. That's what always gets me. There's like 6 forms.
Conjugation. Yeah, once you get over that, though, there's, like, literally nothing else confusing. It's just remembering what words mean. Which, I mean, every language has that. So it's not even really fair to compare it. English has, like, so many different, like, oh, I before E, but only if it's C or something. And it's like, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I mean, Spanish does have a couple irregular ones. Not that I can remember them, because I don't remember any Spanish.
I took Spanish last year, and I can't remember. So. I randomly ran into some Spanish essay I had to do, and I was like, I don't know what any of this means.
So who do you think Dustman is strong against?
Skullman, did you say that?
Yeah. I was definitely wondering if you remembered, and I didn't forget that I said it.
Sure! Yeah, you were just testing my knowledge, when it was truly you testing your own knowledge. Mountains in the background, those are pretty.
Yeah, this is a good level.
I've been looking into...
What have you been looking into?
I don't know, I don't look into things.
I look into things.
I want to draw something in pixel art that's not for anything, just like a drawing, but like in pixel art. What the frick?
Those things speed up.
Are you actually cheating over here or something?
I'm not, man. It's pure luck.
Which you're good
They
at.
did increase the chances, but like it's more likely to happen in Mega Man 4 than, say, Mega Man 3.
Everything's more likely to happen in Mega Man 4 than Mega Man.
Like, basically, they made it easier.
At this point, you're probably never gonna get game over.
Well, unless I get to a point where I can't beat a certain boss and I need one to get my weapon energy back.
Well, that'd be dumb.
And I hope it doesn't happen, because that happened in Mega Man 3, and I'd like for that not to happen.
But there's so much energy, just items.
Well, yeah, but what if it's like Mega Man 3 where you're sitting in the boss room and you only have what's in the boss room, and once you use it, it's gone?
Don't use it. Until you need...
My point is, this could happen. Hi,
Eddie!
Thanks, Eddie.
Hello, Van Halen. How are you doing?
This is an optional...
See, if it was like a skull dude, I would say, yeah, it probably is from Iron Maiden.
Well, he doesn't look like Eddie Van Halen either.
Yeah, but like, it'd be easy to make him look like Eddie.
Well,
But it wouldn't be easy to make him look like Van Halen.
I don't think they wanted him to look like Eddie, because maybe they'd get sued.
Yeah, like,
Ion Maiden.
Ion Fury.
Well, it was originally called Ion Maiden.
Which, even though it had nothing to do with Iron
Right,
Iron Maiden,
I will admit, as much as I like Iron Maiden, that was pretty lame.
I don't even know why I don't like Iron Maiden. I don't even think I don't like it, I just don't feel like getting into it. Because, like,
They're one of the 2 bands where I've actually listened to all of their songs, the other one being Metallica.
I feel like I've hit the point in music where, like, I don't really feel like... Really?
That's a hard jump, okay?
Why did you even go over there?
So I can get an E-Tank.
Oh.
E-Tanks are more valuable than lives, let me tell you.
I just... You know, at this point, I don't even care about it. Like, I don't really feel like trying new music.
Well, I'm not exactly... You know, I won't say I have really diverse music taste, because I don't.
Well, I think my music taste is more diverse than yours.
If I could pick 4 bands to listen to for the rest of my life, that would be no problem.
Me too.
God damn.
Just don't even...
Fine, I won't go for it, it's really nice to have.
But it's just... Like, all 4 of the bands you would pick are all heavy metal.
Yeah.
And I would not only... I would probably make... I'd obviously pick the Talkin, that's my favorite band.
But, well, the thing is, the 4 bands I would pick also all happen to have a lot of music. That's
true, that's true. I would pick Metallica for sure, maybe Megadeth. And those would be my 2 heavy metal picks.
Like, for example, I wouldn't pick Nirvana, even though I like Nirvana. They have 3 albums, and one of them, Bleach, isn't as good as the other 2.
For the other 2, I'd probably pick Foo Fighters.
I haven't really gotten into, like, Foo Fighters. I haven't, like, gotten into their back catalog. I really only know their popular songs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not... There's only one band that I know, like, every song for it, and that is Metallica. It's also the only band that I know any of the, albums. It's like albums don't matter anymore, really?
Well, the weird thing is, I didn't listen or care about albums until I started listening to Metallica. That's when I started.
That's
paying
because
attention to
there's
albums.
so many songs, like it's impossible to even really think about it unless you're thinking of the album.
Well, and they have albums so consistent you can just listen to them front to back.
That's also true. That's the only. It's one
A lot of
the
bands don't have that. Even Iron Maiden, most of their albums have a song that I'll skip.
Well, there's a song in Metallica albums I skipped to.
Well, yeah.
And it's always the instrumental, because I just don't like the instrumentals.
It depends.
That's
on...
what I think sets them apart in terms of heavy metal, is that their singer doesn't suck. You know?
Yeah,
Whereas,
well, I mean,
like, Ozzy Osbourne sounds like he could probably crack a window if he was trying to. Dave Mustaine sounds like he's trying to kill your eardrums.
well, it's sort of a prerequisite for me for metal bands that they have to have passable vocals. I mean, that's why I got into Iron Maiden really easily, because Bruce Dickinson's a really good singer.
The thing is like, I've always hated Ozzy's voice. I've always thought it was terrible. Like I can sing in that voice, and that's bad. I don't want to be able to do that.
I mean, I feel like I could probably sing Megadeth fine, too. I mean, we've done
Yeah.
joke covers of Sweating Bullets before, and it's not that hard.
Tornado of souls. See, that's better than how he sings it. Okay, Drumman.
Nope. Well, I guess we should probably just go ahead and end this here episode.
See you guys next time on the Gaming Movie Dive.